Good morning, and welcome to this edition of Ask the Advocate, your workplace and employment questions answered in 3 minutes or less. Gianni B. from Tampa, Florida writes, I am a hiring manager of a medium-sized business, and the hiring committee and I are very impressed with one particular candidate. This candidate has a criminal record, and we'd like some advice on how we should approach our decision. We actually believe that this candidate would be a great fit for our organization. Very good question, Gianni. Let me start by saying that your willingness to employ someone with a past criminal conviction is quite notable and quite noteworthy. It is quite understandable that your hesitancy surrounding this endeavor is one that you have to consider very carefully. People who have made mistakes and paid their penalty deserve a fair chance to bring their much-needed skills back into the workplace. And as you mentioned, this person can represent a very valuable resource of untapped talent for your organization during a time when we need so many employees. So as with any hiring decision, Gianni, you must do your due diligence in performing appropriate background checks. You can begin by looking at your state regulations. Many states have regulations that ban the box, and that means it prohibits employers in 36 states and more than 150 cities and countries from asking criminal history questions on employment applications. I strongly suggest that you look at your regulations within the municipality that you operate in, so that you can make sure that you're assessing the individual based on their job qualifications first and foremost. Secondarily, the next thing that you should do is you should look at the nature and the gravity of the offense that the person was convicted of. The second thing I recommend is that you should look at the time that has passed since the incident or the time that has passed since the completion of their sentence. And then lastly, consider the nature of the job that they've held in the past and the job that they're seeking. They may be a good fit for it. You know, research has shown that 88% of hiring managers have shared that the quality of workers with criminal convictions is as high or higher than that of workers without criminal records. Gianni, providing avenues for individuals with criminal convictions, an opportunity to obtain a successful reentry into our society after they've paid their debt, is a huge win for our society and your organization. You know, none of us should be judged solely on a bad choice or a decision we've made, nor should we be permanently penalized for those choices and decisions. In fact, many of us have made poor choices and decisions in our lives, and we are grateful that others refused to hold those choices and decisions over our heads. So Gianni B., don't be deterred by the person's criminal history. Your hesitancy should actually encourage you to dig deeper to understand this candidate fully. It could potentially be a win for your organization. It certainly will be a win for that individual, and it will be a win for our society at large. And that's it, and that's all, Gianni B. from Tampa, Florida. Your workplace and employment questions answered in 3 minutes or less. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Leave any questions you have in the comment section below, and we will answer your question on the next segment of Ask the Advocate. Your workplace and employment questions answered in 3 minutes or less. Thank you.